Hello everyone. As a part of our film study paper and the video essay making PPT, I am going to present a topic regarding the movie Thappad. So my title is Framing Patriarchy, How Thappad Uses Cinematic Language to Challenge Domestic Violence. Now, the movie Thappad. It was released in 2020. It was directed by Anubhav Sinha. It is more than a film about a single act of domestic violence. It is a powerful critique of the patriarchal structure that embedded in everyday family life. Through the story of Amrita, which is the main character in this film, the film questions that the normalization of gender inequality, and it asserts that respect and dignity are the fundamental to every relationship. Now, some key information regarding the movie. It was released in 2020, directed and written by Anubhav Sinha, produced by Bhushan Kumar. Language was Hindi, and the genre of the film was social drama and feminist drama. Cinematography was done by Somik Mukherjee, and editing was done by Yasha Ramchandani. Now, I have selected 4 scenes from the movie to study the framing cinematography. First scene is where the movie opens. The opening morning routine of Amrita and her mother-in-law. It shows the invisible labor. We can study cinematography through the lens of Amrita's move in the scene. The camera gently follows Amrita as she moves through the house. Mostly medium and long shots show her constantly working, and soft natural lighting creates realism. The house appears suspicious, but Amrita has little personal space. The moving camera reflects Amrita's endless domestic responsibility. The realistic visual makes her daily labor feels ordinary, yet exhausting. We can also analyze this frame through the my sensing, where everything in this frame emphasizes that Amrita's identity revolves around caring for others, not for herself. The editing was superficially shows that the realistic sound images, and it makes the audience experience the routine as repetitive and invisible lemons. Now, second scene is about the main scene of party where Amrita got slapped by her husband Vikram. Now, mostly it is a eye level camera. No dramatic zoom or exaggerated camera movement in this scene. Close-up capture shock on Amrita's face. When the Amrita got slapped by her husband, she was just shocked, and running through the dining hall and her house, she went in her room, and we can say that the camera follows her throughout the scene. It feels realistic framing makes the slap feel sudden and deeply disturbing instead of melodramatic music or sequence like TV serial. Now, myth and scene analysis like brightly decorated party construct within the violent act, guests become silent witnesses of the domestic violence which happens with Amrita, and Amrita stands emotionally isolated despite the crowded room. Editing and sound of the scene present the absence of music forces watchers to confront the violence without emotional manipulation. Now, the third scene is about courtroom or the divorce proceeding movement, where we can see that Amrita, she is sitting with her lawyer. And if we look this scene through the lens of cinematography, the stable camera gives equal importance to both sides by emphasizing the legal process of divorce. My scene present, the courtroom becomes the space where Amrita finally speaks for herself. Resonance style allows the audience to focus on Amrita's voice and her decision regarding the divorce. Now, fourth and last scene regarding the puja scene. When Amrita was pregnant and her mother-in-law decided to arrange a puja with Vikram. Divorce procession was going on. Both the couple is sitting in the puja, and then after the puja, Amrita is talking with her mother-in-law. Mostly static camera with slow, deliberate movement and close-up are reserved for Amrita during her speech when she is talking with her mother-in. In a very dialogue, she talked to her father that she say that everything is blue, blue, blue. विक्रम का पसंदीदा कलर तो ब्लू है पर मेरा तो येलो था ना पापा. So this movement realized that the camera here is calm observation and nobody dominates the frame visually. As Amrita begins speaking, the camera gradually privileges her through close-up, signaling that she has finally become the moral center of the narrative itself. And the mise-en-scene presents the Hindu traditional ritual like flower, lamps, vermilion, ceremonial clothing, and Amrita is seated at the center after the ritual. And the editing is take very slow, few cuts, and minimal background score. The scene is not about forgiveness, but it is about acceptability. No one asked if she was okay. Everyone expected her to move on, but she didn't. Now, why this puja scene is so much brilliant? Because, however, family gathers, it was also in the party scene, it is also in the puja scene, and the celebration and ritual are also presenting in the both the scene, but party scene presented the violence on Amrita and silence imposed on Amrita, whereas in the puja scene, Amrita controls the conversation and truth silence belongs to everyone else, and it is presented the female agency of the movie and the feminine voice. Now, let's conclude this presentation in the film analysis by saying that all the scenes of Thappad using the cinematography, mice and scene, editing and sound, we can explore the how female identity and female agency presented throughout the journey of Amrita, and from invisible labor to self-realization and self-liberation. The film demonstrates that the true empowerment begins with recognizing one's own dignity and refusing normalize injustice with a human being itself. Thank you so much. This was all about the movie Thappad and four major selected scenes through the lens of cinematography. Thank you so much. Thank you.